and Mr. Black Panther, good afternoon. Oremi, good afternoon, and Prince Alabo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my lovely sister. Happy Canada Day!
Very much. Thank you. Well deserved. Thank you.
You see that great way you give moderator, so shows say you be agberi, you be troublemaker. You know.
Don't worry. When una go to do preaching there, you have seen as I'll take greet to that.
And also greetings to Mr. Joseph. Mr. Joseph Aldridge, I just called. Good afternoon, sir. Greetings to Peggy Modi, Madam Ame Bright, Mercy Foster, Abu Azi, Mark Noel, Anele, Debsy baby, how you doing? I know Lady Eugenia is there already. Deborah Agolaja. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing properly. Wisdom Lucky and Jig J8Y and Bella Naomi. Nice to see you, ma. Madam Mama Bright, Koye. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here. Okay, Quincy 247, I'm greeting you, sir. Okay, I think I started watching. I think there was a northerner who was talking about something similar to what do you have for the north now? I think Mr. Common Sense was playing that. I think I watched part of it, but I don't know. Peggy Mordy, good afternoon, ma. I don't think the North know what they want. The North doesn't know what they want. And it's so disgraceful that a young man like that will still play the rhetorics of what do you have for the North now? In 2022, God damn it. In 2022, when Peter Obi was going around, what did you Northern people say? What do you have for the North? Isn't that the usual narrative? Hajia Hanatu that came on Arise to say, she asked the same question to the man from Bodilon. What do you have to do for the North in terms of security? Hello? The North is not a sacred cow now. Come on. I know right now, I pray that we have more of that Northern guy, the Fulani guy. I don't know his handle or his name, the one that was talking about Hisba. It's unfortunate that the northern part of Nigeria does not have a lot of social media like that guy. I know we have that Arewa lady as well, but if we had like 20 of those guys, I don't think the North will come now, just like that guy, to tell us or to ask Peter Obi, what do you have for the North? That's the most stupid question that any Northern will ever ask now, because you people are the ones that are being killed on a daily basis. Your women are being raped. Your children are being sodomized. You guys have a lot of sickness. There are marginaries there on education, and you are asking Peter Obi. You are asking Peter Obi. What does he have for the North? No ready. See, I am almost tempted to say they deserve what they are getting. Because people like, what's his name? Dr. Haruna Goro, a man who at 70-something is still speaking to the younger generations of the North. He's still trying to educate them that they are being used. Now, somebody's not as a Northern young man is having the audacity to ask the same question. Question of 4 years ago. Question of 8 years ago. The same cycle. You cannot even reinvent the wheel. You cannot even reinvent the wheel. You see what I keep talking about? Comprehension. It's a sickness in Nigeria. And it cuts across all strata, all parts of Nigeria. Anywhere you see Nigerians, comprehension is one of our biggest problems. In everything Peter Obi has placed down, the opportunities that a typical Northern person could have just by their land. We're not even talking about human capital now, just by the natural resource that God has bestowed upon the North. It's opening a doorway to tell you, you have diamond with you, you have a priceless jewel with you in the North. Your land. They didn't comprehend that. The man that they thought was good for them because he's a Muslim. How market today? Listen, Mr. Elvis, any Northern person, if you're a Northern person and you are listening to the sound of my voice, listen to me clearly, very, very clearly. And if you do not comprehend or if you don't understand, put it in the comment section. Even after this program is done, in fact, share this program now. Call this thing if you don't understand. Any northerner right now, present day Nigeria, present situation of Nigeria, any northerner that asks me or wants to put a social media post to say, Peter Obi, what do you have for the north? Do you know what's going to happen? I will not be nice to you because you are behaving stupid. You're asking the most stupid, ludicrous, myopic, primordial question. When you are facing present day pain, you're asking that, okay, so you are not asking, oh, now daybreak. Now daybreak, I don't have time for any northerner that will ask that kind of question because that question is stupid. I don't have time. Buhari was there, your brother was there for 8 years. Your Fulani brother was there for 8 goddamn God-given years. How markets? How was it not like? Did you ask your brother Buhari what he has for you people? Did you ask your brother Buhari what he has for you people? Mr. Elvis, please, I sometimes when I see people who make those kind of, I don't know this person's handle, but we should start inviting them to this program because we have questions to ask. We start inviting them because many of them, they can't comprehend. Many of them just don't understand their problem. And those of them who are supporting the likes of Mikano are so stupid and myopic in their senses, and it's all stomach infrastructure. They don't understand that the messages that they are sending, because they are working for the man from Bodlon, is destroying them. It's destroying them. For me, I don't have time for information or statements that doesn't serve me intellectually. Anything that sounds stupid, especially when it's written, is in your face. Pain and suffering is in your face. It's looking at you every day. Every day, it's looking at you every day. You're living in Nigeria. You are not asking me a same question that you have asked people and nothing has done. The person that you're asking has given you guys results. I don't have time for stupid, unintelligent questions that doesn't serve my intelligence. It doesn't serve me, and I do not have time. I would ignore any northerner who has a question, but I would tell them that they're very stupid for asking Peter Obi that same question. Because if they want to follow that rhetoric, now they cannot use religion and tribe because the awareness is all over the place about tribe and religion. Now it's about saying, what can Peter Obi provide? Your Fulani brother was there. What did he provide? Okay, this man that you guys supported, you guys betrayed Peter Obi, right? In 2023, you guys betrayed him because he's a Muslim, right? Because Islam is what binds the North. How markets today? There you have the audacity to ask Peter Obi, what do you have for the North? You are very stupid, young man. Please call this video and tell him it is me that. He's very stupid. You are very stupid for asking that question. Present day Nigeria. Peter Obi is the only person that is telling people that you people are what Amajiri, you are what beggars, you are what people talking down on you. This is what you have to do. You're asking Peter Obi what you have for the North. That is very stupid, and I'm so disappointed that a young man like this is still carrying the baggages of his forefathers that have destroyed Nigeria and are still destroying Nigeria with all these nonsense rhetorics and these nonsense questions. We need to stop this nonsense and thank God for that Fulani guy that was talking about Hezbollah. It's rubbish. Your country is dying. You're still holding on to the roots of your forefathers who have died and the ones that are going to go to hell. You're still holding on to it and you're alive and you're 30-something years old. You have a whole lot of years ahead of you. You don't want to fix your country. You are still holding on to the useless primordial sentiments of your forefathers. You're still holding on to it. Your children are dying. Your girls are being raped. People are being mutilated. Nobody is with you people. The South are the ones talking. Who owns this program now? Is it not a Southerner man? Is it not a Southerner man that owns this program that is fighting for Nigeria? If anything at all, every time that Nigeria comes here, it's mainly for the North. Because the North is the one bringing Nigeria backward. I'm sick and tired of this nonsense. I need to get that guy's handle. Please, Mr. Elvis. I need to get his handle because sometimes Nigerians, they don't like soft talking. They cannot comprehend if you want to talk to them simple.
It's the guys that talk on common sense own, right?
Yes. They don't like simple explanation. When you scream and shout about it's like something wakes up, something that was in hibernation suddenly wakes up. That's the most ridiculous and stupid question that they're asking. Any Northerners asking that question, you are very stupid and you are senseless, and you need to get sense. You need to get sense if you don't know what is good for you. Rankadede all the time. What's that? What has Rankadede done for you? What has Rankadede done for you? Rankadede Baba, you're all begging. You like it? Look at your children. Look at your children. Look at what's happening in the north. Can you drive from Abuja to Kaduna safely? Can you drive from Adamawa State to Potiskum? Can you do that? Can you drive from Castina now to Kebbi State? Can you do that freely at any time of the day? Look at the useless question this guy is asking. You should not be responding to these people with soft voice. Tell them how stupid they are and educate them while you are doing it. That's the most ridiculous. And in fact, Mr. Common Sense is just gentleman, because I don't know. Because I get words to tell that guy. Because if he's not stupid, he needs to get sense. Open that medulla oblongata, open the cortex or the vortex, everything in his brain, and put sense inside and close it inside. You should be asking the right question. You should be telling these people, if you have a social media handle and you are not, you should be telling your people, ask your leader these questions, ask your imam these questions, ask your leader this question. Don't be telling Peter Obi at this day and time, 2026, Nigeria is burning, Nigeria is rotting. You're asking Peter Obi, what do you have for the note? You at your age. If that guy is up to 35, I'm ashamed for him. Me, I'm ashamed for him to be asking that question at this time. I'm ashamed for you. I'm ashamed for you to be asking that question. What do you have for the note? You want to sit on the pedestal of your forefathers that has not benefited you? By the way, sound check. All your so-called forefathers, all your ogas that you people to Rankadede Baba, all their children, they have properties abroad in Europe, they all school, and listen, they don't give a rat behind the battery people. Even you people that are working for them on social media, they don't give a rat behind. That's why you see that Fulani guy. You see the way he's talking, he's like, what is Hezbollah going to do for Christ's sake? You are not building more radicalism, religious radicalism in that part of Nigeria. See, many of the governors in the north, anyway, they have very primordial sentiment. Listen, I have been with Northerners who have the highest level of the PhD. When it comes to certain things, you will not believe this person ever passed to the four walls of any university. And they didn't go to school. Most of them didn't go to school in university in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, in the West, not even like in Sudan, not in Sudan like Sanusi. I'm talking about most the school in London, America, Spain, the Germany. But when it comes to the Nigerian matter of the North, there's just this sickness that they have. You will never believe it. That how educated and exposed these people are, because they travel a lot. So that's why I say they're not out of touch. They're all in touch with the reality. It's just wickedness. You'll be so shocked. It's a sickness. We have to break that cycle. We have to break that cycle. And by doing so, we cannot talk with kid gloves with them. And the way I'm talking right now is the way they need to be talked to, so they can have sense. You're asking Peter Obi, what do you have for the North? I can't even imagine. At this time, my goodness, just sheer stupidity. That's the nicest word I can say right now. Sheer stupidity. Oh, now get sense. Get sense. You don't need Peter Obi to tell you who to vote for. You don't need VDN. You don't even need me to tell you who to vote for. You have suffered for the past almost 16 years now. Buhari was there 8 years. You see how was it not? I'm a Benin woman. I'm not even talking for the South now. How was it not? Buhari was there for 8 years. The only thing he succeeded is he put in railway track, spent billions from his place now to another country. Meanwhile, now they die, they are mad, they kidnap now. Human trafficking, they send all small children to be slaves and sex slave and slave and body parts sharing. All part of Arab nation. They are carrying your sisters there. They're sharing your sisters there. They carry your sisters, they go there. Small girls, 9 years old, 5 years old, 12 years old. The same Una Northern, and they control that place. How market you are not because Peter Obi is Igbo? Listen, because Peter Obi is Igbo. Is it because his Igbo is a Christian? Is that where you guys want to come out from? Nigeria will divide. You people should carry your Hezbollah, carry your what do you have for the North? Carry all these stupid questions that ever was created in this, carry it and eat it. Carry it and eat it, because really, the northern part of Nigeria is what is pulling Nigeria backward, is what is stagnating Nigeria, because of this rankadede nonsense. Because of this rankadede nonsense. They teach you people not to question, but you are suffering and dying. Meanwhile, their children don't even live in Nigeria. They go to Dubai, go to Qatar, go to Turkey, go to Spain, London.
Oh, what happened? Oh, Mother Rita, we lost you there. Your submission, we need it back, I beg. Okay, Mother Rita, you are back. Okay, good. Don't know what happened. Go ahead. Thank you. Okay, unmute yourself.
They're all in America. They're in Spain. They're in London. They're in Scotland. They're in Turkey. They're in Qatar, Dubai, UAE, the whole of UAE. They're all there. They're in Egypt. They have Morocco. They have properties there. Living very lavishly. Taking first-class flights. They're all over the place. And they're telling you to be doing rankadede. Arewa should wake up, man. What nonsense. If you guys don't wake up, listen, I will not be supporting you people anymore. Anything that happens, I will say my response is like, good for them. And I don't care how you feel about it. Because really and truly, if the Northerners now, who can put nonsense on social media, on TikTok, kidnapping and all, if that's what they want to be all about, fine. And those people who have the opportunity to speak and they have a following and they're not talking about how they could change, fine, that's their business. Because we're sick and tired of it. We're sick and tired of them peddling Peter Obi, asking him the most stupid question they cannot ask Buhari. Just because he's Igbo, just because he's a Christian, just because he's a Southerner. What nonsense? I'm sick and tired of all this nonsense. I'm sick and tired of it. I don't entertain questions or statements that does not serve me intelligently. I don't, because it affects, I don't entertain it at all. Any question that is stupid, when you know that your current situation is horrible, you are still asking questions. Northerners, you are some of them, you are still asking questions. I'm tired, Mr. Elvis. I'm tired of this nonsense. Mr. Elvis should not be subpoenaing to anybody, even if he's campaigning right now. Any Northerner that's asking that stupid question, listen, Mama P, Peter for Nigeria, all of you, what's this man saying? Eunice Atanko, when Peter Obi is doing his campaign, any Northern group that are asking that stupid question, you guys should have the good answer. No more subpoena. Peter Obi is not begging any goddamn person right now. Peter Obi is not begging any Northerner. He's not. Look at Ahmed Dati. And you guys listen to there's one comment that he made. There's a comment that he made, which I think you played it last month. He said, "Do you know what it took me? Listen very well. Oh. Do you know what it took me to make Peter Obi to go and meet all those traditional rulers in the north and the Muslim leaders?
To introduce Peter Obi.
Do you know what that statement means? Do you guys understand? Yeah. Those of you who are Northerners. Madam Eugenia, I'm sure many people don't understand that statement. When he said, do you know what it took me? Do you guys understand that statement? It means that these people, these so-called Islam cleric and all those Emma and all, these people, they have a set mind, they have a mindset that is etched in stone, that is part of their everyday life, is part of what they eat and drink and sleep, not to allow any Christian person. Religion was the first thing. To convince that they're good enough to rule them. That's number one. Number two, Ahmed Dati knows the strength of traditional rulers, Islamic cleric in the north. Because those ones, let me tell you, in case some of you don't know, open your eyes. Those Islamic clerics, those emirs, they have more power to control the people than the governor. In case you don't know, they have more powers than the governor. If they gather all their imams, if an emir calls all their imams and say, this is the person you're going to vote for, I kid you not, no, even if the governor is from another party, all those people will follow what the emir is saying. All of them will follow what the MS says. I'm telling you, that's how the North is wired. And that is why you see most of these governors, they soft pedal to their MS. They soft pedal to the Sultan. They soft pedal to all the Islamic, the big Islamic cleric. They soft pedal to them. Because they know those people have the power to tell the people who to vote for. So they give them anything that they want. Say Rankadede. That is why there was a time I made this comment. I said, at some point, if you really look at it, what is really going on now, when Nigeria is getting bad now with the sensitivity everywhere. Everybody is sensitive, religion, tribe. People now identifying right now with their traditional rulers. That's why, as we are today, if a traditional ruler gather all his chiefs, and openly support one person, all the people will vote for that person, not what the governor says. That is how Nigeria functions. Forget about democracy. Let me tell you people, Nigeria should wake up. All our traditional processes before the amalgamation or 1914 decree or whatever, traditional rulers, Islamic cleric, they still have more powers. Oh, you are just following constitution. They still have more powers in things that can happen politically in Nigeria. They still have more powers than the governors. They still have more, they can control the people. That's why Ahmedati used that word. Do you know what it took me? It's like he's saying, I have to go and meet my president to convince you to give you audience. For him to say, do you know what it took me? Money and convincing and talking and probably using his brother or other people that you know to go and beg them for that gathering. He's trying to tell you the powers that be. You know what it took him to bring the powers that be in that region of Nigeria to listen to Peter Obi? What does that tell you? That is a deep, take it. Just think calm. Think calm. Everybody listening. Think about that statement. It tells you where the power is. And that is why the man from Bodilo, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he has shut all their mouths. He has shut all their mouths because he knows those people have the power to control the people and dictate who to vote for. This man, I told you, they are old pussycats. They are old pussycats. They already know where the power comes from, who the people listen to. Traditional rulers, Islamic cleric, period. All of them, even the thing when they happen to them now, the one when they don't even buy, everywhere still silent. The Oreo na Kakanfo is quiet. Only if quiet. What does that tell you? They are already, listen, that's where that man went to first, before any other thing. We're not a military regime. He just went and said, that's why everywhere is quiet though. That's why if you Emir of Kanu, you know what they have for Kana? Emir of Zauza, they were in Kaduna, all those, they know what is happening in Kebbi State, Niger State. They have emirs there now. They have Fulani emirs. What are they? Quiet. Those people are the ones that own the power. Forget about the governors are just by constitution. Those ones have the power. If this man, Ahmedati, can tell you that, and that's what many Muslims, they have that knowledge that we in the South don't have that knowledge about the powers that be. We in the South, I think because of the Western education and the exposure that we think we have, we just feel like things are supposed to be done this way. But Nigeria has a system that we in the South still don't understand. The man from Bodilon understands it. Peter Obi understands it, but he's trying to break it. He's trying to say, no, you cannot go like that because the authoritarian way of thinking is not good for a country to grow like that. And it's going to be very hard. And they tell now, it's going to be hard. Maybe not, we will have another Peter Obi now, gradually, or someone like Ibrahim Traore, that will seek senses into their head to tell them, listen, your traditional ruler or your Islamic cleric has no power about how your country should be. We need to start going. This is very, very deep, Mr. Elvis. So please, any note when they talk, ask Mr. Obi that question. Enter house if you don't want to get insults. Because we are sick and tired of all this nonsense. I'm not going to subpedal anybody right now. We have gone past that. We are sick and tired of those kind of useless questions. Can you ask them what to Buhari? Did you ask Buhari that what do you have for them? Did you ask Buhari? Did you ask Buhari? Nonsense. Thank you.
Oh, Mother Rita, Thank you very much for that submission. If not because say panel full, I for not stop you. You see, sometimes this kind of submission, sometimes we need it when the panel nobody's on the panel. Thank you very much for saying how it is. That guy handle, I've sent you the handle on your Instagram. Yeah, so yeah,
Thank you very much, sir.
he's always saying rubbish there. So you can go through all his videos. Thank you very much, moderator. God bless you. The same people where they fight for now, they give condition. Peter Obi not gonna get vote for nothing, not gonna get this. It's something else, man. The country go hard before it go better, and the division is too much. That's why they have to officially divide the country. More you all know the one who will do for his side. You know. Thank you, moderator. God bless you. Okay, I'd like us to move.